Before we talk about this 3-day event that's going to be happening the first weekend of March, for those who may not know what Harbor House is, give us a sense as to what you all do there.
Harbor House has been in the drug and alcohol treatment business since 1966 in Fort Smith. It was started then as an alcohol treatment facility and since obviously has migrated to drug and alcohol. We do residential treatment, 28-day program, and then we have housing, transition living housing where men and women with small children can go after treatment and live in a house in a safe environment, continue their treatment through group counseling and individual counseling. And once they leave our 28-day program, then they are eligible to be in the transition living for 6 to 18 months. And so that's part of the overall program. We like for people to stay in our transition living and not go back to where they came from, or unless they have a safe place. And in early 2021, we opened in Hot Springs, so we effectively doubled the size of Harbor House there overnight. Uh, we're much larger than most people think.
The success stories just have to be numerous.
Well, we have stories that make you cry. Some of them are success stories, and some of them are not success stories. But I have some tremendous employees and staff members who went through Harbor House 16, 17, 18 years ago and got clean, sober, and free, and decided that's what they wanted to do as a career, was to give back. And so they've been with Harbor for almost that many years, and they're just with tremendous hearts. And it's just what we do. We try to help people get away from what they've become addicted to and get back to being a citizen, a father, a mother, a sister, a brother, whatever.
One of the neatest fundraisers that you guys do, I know you do a lot of them, but you're tapping into something that has become incredibly popular. So tell me, on March 6th, 7th, and 8th, what'll be happening on those 3 days?
Yeah, we're going to have a pickleball tournament. It is actually the largest pickleball tournament in this area each year. Um, we're hoping for over 150 this year, which will be bigger than last year. For us, it is as much of a marketing and an awareness event as it is fundraising. Harbor House operates really well without fundraising. Most of our fundraising that we do is to have additional transition living. This particular one provides money for our scholarship program,
Mhm.
and we get a little bit of state money each month to help those who cannot pay their way. But that money's limited. So sometimes we have to put people on a waiting list. And so someone wants to come into treatment at the end of the month. We don't have any state money left, and we have to tell them, we can get you in on the 10th of the month. And that's not good. When someone's ready, they need to be able to be admitted. So this scholarship fund helps us prevent from having to put people on a waiting list for the state money because it's so limited. And so we're real pleased to do that. We've had some tremendous success this year. Our sponsorship money all goes to the scholarship program. And so far this year, we're almost at twice what we were able to raise last year. Last year was the initial event. This is the second year. We're learning, people are learning about us. And the beautiful thing was last year, we got 2 clients as a result of this tournament. One in particular was a friend of mine, and I didn't know this, but he said, "Man, my daughter needs help." And so we were able to, he was in Little Rock, we were able to get her into our facility in Hot Springs. So it is fundraising. It does help people get off that waiting list to get into treatment, but it is also a marketing and awareness event so that people know what we are and what we do.
And why not tap into something that pretty much everybody does these days?
Well, this is a sanctioned USSP, a senior event. So most of the participants will be 50 and over. And I've gotten into pickleball. I was a former cyclist, former basketball player, now I'm a pickleball player. So it was a natural for us. And that age group, like my people last year, they have nieces and nephews and daughters and sons and grandchildren who may need help. And so it's good to make them aware of what we do. And plus, they have a great time playing pickleball. We give nice medals. We have a huge player hospitality room that local businesses contribute to. And then we'll also have a raffle, like, so many fundraisers do, where people can try to win prizes by buying tickets and that kind of thing. So,
So it's split up though on you got singles, you got doubles, you got mixed doubles, and those are spread out over those 3 days. How do you
they
get
are.
registered for this?
You go to pickleball tournaments.com and you can search Arkansas, or you can put in Harbor for a keyword. It will tell you how to register there. For singles, there's not many singles players. Singles is kind of hard, a lot of running in singles. And so we'll do that Friday afternoon for those that want to do that. Saturday will be the biggest day, men's doubles and women's doubles, and we will play all day. We'll start at 8 o'clock in the morning with the entry level skill levels, and then progress through the day with people with more expertise in both men's and women's doubles. And then on Sunday, 9 o'clock is mixed doubles, and that's always a great day. Sometimes it's husbands and wives, sometimes it's not. Uh, but it's a lot of fun on Sunday. People dress alike, they come ready to play. It's fun, but the great thing about it being a senior tournament, we all have enough life experience that we want to win, but it might not be the most important thing. So everybody has a good time.
This is going to be at the Hangout Fitness and Sports at 5400 Gary there in Fort Smith. And the reason I bring that up, can anybody just show up and watch?
Anybody can show up and watch. We'll have Lato Huerta will be serving lunch from 11 to 2 for $10. You can have a great lunch and lots of food upstairs and watch. You have to register by Monday. Monday's the cutoff for registration because we have to put the brackets together and those kind of things. The Hangout's the former Fort Smith Racket Club, former Fort Smith Athletic Club. Got some new owners about a year and a half ago, and they're doing great things there. We're looking forward to helping them do more things to grow, and we really appreciate them letting us have the Harbor House Save a Life tournament there. And I have a great staff. They've been working on all kinds of things. So I've had some people ask me, how do we put on a tournament like the Harbor House tournament? And I said, well, you need to have a staff of about 7 or 8 people to start with, because I certainly don't do it all myself.
Yeah. All right. Well, Carl, appreciate your time. Have a great time that weekend. And I hope you
Sure
reach
will.
that 150 participants.
Thank you for your time, and everyone come out. We would love to see everyone.